What are you doing, Copper? You want some milk, boy? You want some milk, Copper? Hold on, boy. I'll get you some milk. Get you some milk there, boy. Let's see. Hold on. Alright. Alright, boy. Gotta get old Copper some milk before he gets having a nervous breakdown there. Alright, boy, there you go. There's some milk. I'm going to show you guys a purchase I got off eBay. Let's see how bad is the situation. Yeah, it's not that bad. Let me show you this bow I got. My favorite bow. And let me show you. Let me draw this up. I'll pause this, draw it up, and show you this bow I purchased. It showed up and had damage on it. So I fixed damage. Excuse my voice if I start coughing. Everybody around here's had a head cold, so. Oh, Copper, what are you doing, boy? You're all right. Give him a lick, Copper. Give him a good old lick right there, boy. Yeah, give him a good old lick. There you go. I got a Super Kodiak, 2013. And it's my favorite bow. I love how it feels. I did a little bit of custom work to it, but you can see, partially refunded, $208. So I got $208 in a bow. That's what I had in it when I bought it to my door. But let me draw it up. It showed up. I took that grip off of it. That's what I paid for the bow right there. It had a grip on it. All wore out grip. Couldn't see any damage. Couldn't see anything. I don't think the seller draw it up. You really can't see nothing. But it had a crack. I took that off and had a crack back in here, a crack by the shelf. And I sent some pictures of it, the damage. Got refunded some money. So let me show you the bow. $200 Super Kodiak. Super Kodiak. Right there it is, right there, folks. Marnie Root bow. 1967. And this is a Fred Bear Super Kodiak. I shot it about 20 times last night, and it's hitting where, well, it's really hitting where I like it to hit. It was shooting good, and seemed like it's holding up fine. Let me show you this. Show you the Super Kodiak. Go lay down, boy. You can see right here. You see that crack? Right there. And a little bit right back in there. You can barely hairline. Right there on that shelf. I followed it around when it first showed up. And it came into one of these right here and just stopped. So, looks all good. But I sent pictures, thought, what am I gonna do? I like the bow. And I took the grip off. And it had damage. So I thought I'd show you guys that. There's the old grip that was on the bow. It just kind of went on like that. Something like that. And tied on, so I just took it off. But I strung it up. I shot it with that crack there. But that crack, when I strung up shooting it, you could almost, is a little bigger. So what I did, I left it strung up. It looks good, it looks solid. I left it strung up, and I got that real running super glue and just blasted it full of that super glue, and then I unstrung it and locked it in. And then after that, then I reworked the shelf right here. You can see my radius on this shelf. If you look at it, probably 2013. It's a 2013 60 AMO 60-pound bow. I get my phone to focus there. But I sanded all this off, and I sanded all this down. I took a file and I rasped this radius. This was a really sharp radius, and I smoothed the radius out. I brought my radius down. You can see I cut that side plate right there and made it about half as big. It just looks a little nicer on the bow, not so bulky. And I dropped this down on my hand. You can see my hand. I dropped my shelf down closer to my palm, and then I raised this up right here. I sanded all this through here, and I brought my hand up closer to the shelf, and I brought the shelf down a little bit. So it's right there, just like you like it, man. Boom, right there. It was shooting right on the money. Anyway, let's go string it up. It's a new bow in hand. I got 200, what was it, 208. Let me get the computer, I don't remember, 200 bucks in this bow. But sweet, I love the bow, man. It is super nice in my hand. I got that thing, it's just super nice. But anyway, what was it? $208.96 for a Super Kodiak 2013. I noticed it's my favorite Super Kodiak. Look how small it is. It's a little smaller. I've had other Super Kodiak. I had a 2010 like this diamond wood, and it was bulkier, a little bigger. This is really nice in my hand. It's pretty small, flips right around, walks right up there by my shelf. Boom! I like it. Little lighter. Other Super Kodiaks weighed a little more. But I did notice with this bow, due to it being a little lighter, it's nicer to carry. It's my favorite bow. It's quickly become my favorite bow. I have not shot it that much. Shot about 20 times the other night. Seemed like it was holding fine. Seemed like it's going to be okay. So I might work the grip right here a little bit. I don't know yet. Just for comfort, but you can't even tell the work. I sanded all that down, brought that shelf down, that radius down, smoothed the radius up a little bit. It was really crisp, and I wanted to bring it down closer to a bow that shoots off my hand. Instinctive shooter. Super Kodiak. Let's string it up and go try a cold shot. Sweet ass bow, man. 200 bucks. Favorite bow, man. 200 bucks, favorite bow, 2013 Super Kodiak. It's not as heavy as some of the other Super Kodiaks. The grip's a little smaller, and I did customize this grip a little bit, and you cannot tell I customized it. You really can't tell it. See, I took more here, brought my hand up close to the shelf, and I brought the radius, I smoothed the radius. They're a crisper radius than that. I brought the radius down. So let's try one shot with a Super Kodiak and see a cold shot, your hunting shot. Your one shot, am I gonna shoot high, am I gonna shoot low? See what this thing does. Beautiful bow ends on it. You can see it has the inserts for quiver. But I like these strap-on. I heard people knocking these straps. See how far mine is down? I mean, my strap-ons don't move. I take and latch them up there on the thin, and then I take both hands and push them down into that heavy, real secure and tight. I heard one guy say, "Oh, those quivers always fall off." I've never had one fall off, so good for the goose, gander, whatever. But I guess it just depends how you put them on. I was gonna take them bow ends. I bought this bow to customize it, and I was gonna lose some of that weight. But this thing I think is pretty fast, so it's lighter, smaller than the other Super Kodiaks I've had. Love the size of it. Alright, here it goes. One shot. I have no idea. I've only shot this bow about 20 times, testing it to make sure this is going to hold. Seems like it's holding fine right there. So I'm not even sure about the arrow flight. Super Kodiak. Let me see what happened. I'll back it up to 15. Cold shot. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's a cold shot. Oh, this bow, 60 pounds. It looks like I just barely. I mean, that could be just me. One thumb away. I got this baby shooting right on. Boom, right in my hand. So I want to show you guys that my new favorite bow. Super Kodiak 2013, customized. Let me take a look at that crack. Right there. Looks sweet. Don't look like it moved. Don't look like it moved any. I think it's good, man. I shot that sucker full of glue. Because it was just, you could barely get your fingernail in. I shot it full of glue. And then, it was running all down. The real runny stuff was running out, running down. Took the string off, squished her back, let it and sanded it, wiped it off and sanded all that down. This bow is freaking nice in my hand. But I hope everybody's doing well. Did my one shot, cold shot, just strung it up, went out there. The bow shoots sweet. It's quiet. These string grooves are not as deep as some of the other string grooves I've seen. You can see my string is still not sucked way down in the groove. Pretty quiet bow. I think the bow's pretty fast. I gotta chronograph it. I like this bow with the 4-arrow strap on. This is a EFA Eagle Flight quiver for like 90 bucks. It's just really nice in my hands. Light, not heavy like some Super Kodiaks. It is my new favorite bow. I can tell 9 times out of 10 when I go hunting, I'm going to be taking this Super Kodiak. It's just, I like it that much. I'm going to let you guys go. It's another beautiful day in the great state of Colorado. Might be a little snow up there on that peak. See a little bit of sky, a little bit of white up there. Not much, a little bit. Another gorgeous day in the great state of Colorado. Hope everybody's enjoying the weather. Get out and shoot your bows. Not seeing hardly anybody posting anymore. Maybe it's due to hunting season or something. We'll see you guys. Take care. 200 bucks, man. 200 bucks. Sweet ass bow. I got that so sweet, fellas. That is so nice. It is so nice. Might put a black leather grip on it at some point in time, but probably not. I love the way the bow feels in my hand. I got my hand, boom, just the way you like it. A lot of Super Kodiaks, the shelf is up higher off your hand than that. This baby, it's sweet. Anyway, I want to do a cold shot, put on my new bow. All I did, I sent the seller some pictures, sent the seller pictures, strung it up and showed it where it gave just a little bit. And I liked the bow and I didn't want to send it back, so I just asked for a partial refund. And I said, you know, I'd be good with 60 bucks or 25%. He sent back 75 bucks on the deal. He thought that was fair, and there you go. Sweet ass Super Kodiak 2013, 60/60. We'll see you guys. Take care.